the man was never the same. Jesus denied his request to hang out with him. He said instead, "Go home, tell them what has happened to you." As we tie it together, I'm reminded of the story. A fellow by the name of Palmer talks about the time that he went to Zimbabwe to raft, to do some whitewater rafting. Now, this was we do whitewater rafting here. This was whitewater rafting. You know, we have stage 5 rapids. These are 7 or 8. He says here, "My brothers and I traveled to the western edge of Zimbabwe to raft the Zambezi River. We boarded our raft at the base of Victoria Falls." That should give you an idea of what's going to happen. Massive amounts of water were spilling over the top of the giant falls, dropping almost 1,000 feet. The roar was deafening. The falls are the largest in the world, more than a mile wide, 300 feet high. Mist from the spray that fills the air with fog can be seen for 50 miles. The locals call it the smoke that thunders. The water from the falls rushes down the gorge in torrents, creating the world's largest rapids. In the United States, the highest class rapid you're allowed to raft is class 5. Zimbabwe's whitewater rapids top 7 and 8. Think about that. It says, "I'm sitting on the edge of the 8-person raft, all suited up in a tight, overstuffed jacket and a thick crash helmet." Good idea. I felt like an overcautious tourist about to mount an overpowered moped in Honolulu or rent rollerblades on Huntington Beach. The Zambezi can't be that dangerous, can it? But then our guide said, "When the raft flips," I noticed he didn't say, "if the raft flips," or on the chance that we get flipped, but when the raft flips. He went on, "Stay in the rough water. You'll be tempted to swim toward the stagnant water at the edge of the banks. Don't do it." I love this, because it is in the stagnant water that the crocs wait for you. I might be getting out of the raft. They are large and hungry. Even when the raft flips, stay in the rough water. What a spiritual parable. Stagnancy will kill your spirit. The church of tomorrow must resist stagnancy. God needs us out there in the rough waters, pouring our lives out to people. Live in the white water. Live where it's just a little bit uncertain and unsafe. Because if you know Jesus Christ as your Savior, you're never the same.